Okay, so if you guys don't know, this channel is like originally called Brina's Bucket List because in general it's supposed to be like about me living my life and like actively pursuing my goals on camera and on video, and also just crossing things off my bucket list, whether that means like super big things like traveling by myself, or like I don't know, big things that have people at okay, or if it meant like super small things like going to a restaurant that I've always wanted to go to, or other small things, cleaning my room and keeping it clean all the time. So one thing that was always on my bucket list was to make candles. I don't know, something about, first of all, I love me some candles. If I have a bookshelf right here, bro, and it's like literally, I didn't have bookends for all the books, like, you know, like book stops, bookends. So I used like all my candles, and like right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this bookshelf alone. I have 1 right there, which makes 9. I have 3 in my cabinet, which makes 12. And then I have 1 burning right now, which makes 13. And that's just currently. We're not talking about the candles I have before. And out of those like 13 candles, like I think, like I said, I'm burning 1. I think I've only burned like maybe 3 of them, like total. I literally just threw 1 away before, like literally today. So like I had 14, not to mention the other ones. So long story short, like I have just a whole bunch of unopened candles, just like, you know, living their best life until they get burnt. But I love candles. So I think that's what kind of made it so that I wanted to make candles, because I always like, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to make things like myself. I didn't want to just buy them. I wanted to, you know, try my hand at creating things. I just have like majestic hands or something, like Hephaestus, right? That's like the Greek god who does that stuff. I don't know, but I would be his kid. Actually, he's ugly, so I mean, but like, you know, you don't have to always look like GoDaddy. You can look like your mom too. But I'm starting to go on a tangent. Long story short, we're making candles. Yeah, that's it. We're making candles. Let's go. Hey babies, it's your main baby, Brina baby here. Yeah, and we're making candles today. So, all right. When I first thought, hey, we're making candles, like, first of all, my hair looks amazing right now. Can we talk about this? Like, okay, here's the thing. I tried to get highlights in my hair, so I accidentally went blonde. I might have a video of that, so I'm gonna put it in. But like, I went so blonde that like this literal part was blonde and like the rest of it was brown. And like, I don't know if you can see how this is like brown. That's not what this, like this front part looked like. It was just blonde. And so I tried to like dye it with like dark brown so that I could still have the highlights, but like I would like reverse highlight, if that makes sense. But I ended up not doing that. I ended up dyeing the entire thing back to dark brown, minus like the back, it was just the front. So I'm gonna try bleaching it again, and hopefully that turns out pretty good. But that's not what we were talking about. That's just, I'm just very happy with how it looks right now. What are we talking about? Right, making candles. Okay, so when I first thought about making candles, I thought it would be like the official making candles. So like, I actually don't even know how to make candles, to be for real. But like, I know it involves like wax and like scents and color and the material. So like the candle jar and the wick and all that stuff. And like, you can even make your own wick. You have like a whole bunch of options of like what kind of wax you want to use. So I know it has all that stuff. So I was planning on going to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something in order to like, you know, buy the candle material. But I was perusing through my local Dollar Tree, and like my local Dollar Tree is new. So like, I don't know, it has a lot of things that you wouldn't expect the Dollar Tree to have. Like I'm looking at it right now, that's why I kind of looks this side. But there was like an air diffuser, not an air diffuser, what do you call it? Essential oil diffuser, which like honestly worked pretty well. It kind of died real quick, but like it'd be sent in your room. And there's like a whole bunch of other things that I was just like, should be at a Dollar Tree. Like it should be at a Five Below, not no dollar, or like a Dollar General, not like a Dollar Tree. But I found a candle making set. Now I did spoil it for myself. Like I opened it up because I wanted to kind of see what the process of this video would be. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it is not what I think. Like making this candle is gonna literally take like 1 minute, if even that. Like it might take less. Because instead of like a whole bunch of wax and like burning it and coloring it yourself and making the own like scents, it's literally wax that's already colored and scented, and a candle jar scent, like a candle jar, and then like the wick. And so all you literally do is just put the wax in here and then like burn the candle, and I guess it'll melt it itself. which like lame. I wanted it to be cool. But again, this is my bucket list, and on my bucket list it says to make a candle. So we're gonna do it this way. We might end up doing like the official way, not in this video because I don't have the materials right now, but eventually. But yeah, I was like, this is gonna be the quickest video ever, but at least I'll do it, right? Am I right? Really, the bucket list should be about me going outside and like having fun, but I'm inside my house making a freaking cheap $1 candle. Anyways, so since we have our Asian lily, which, magnolia, they honestly all smell the same, and lavender, which again smells all the same. Like these might as well all be the same scent, with just different colors. But since they're all three, we'll just assume that they're all three. The Asian lily, magnolia, lavender flower scent, and then we have this tiny jar. So, really the idea is that like you put the wax in whatever order. I'm gonna let you. Okay, I'm gonna let my back hurts. I'm gonna let you guys take a guess as to which order I'm gonna do it in. We got pink, we got purple, we got white. Should we do pink, purple, white? Should we do pink, white, purple? Should we do purple, pink, white? Should we do purple, white, pink? All right, take some time to guess which color we're gonna do. And I'm gonna start making the candle. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I am back. I don't know if you guys got any, like if there was any, anyway. So here's a combination. Did you guess this correctly? It's white, pink, white, and purple. Now I was gonna just do pink, white, purple, but I was like, let me just spice it up a little bit, because like, why not, you know? Yeah, and so now the last part is to just light it, and I guess the heat will make it melt and turn it into a candle. That doesn't make no type of sense to me. I have a candle burner, like I have like a heater where you like, you don't have to light anything, you just like put it on. I thought that's how I would make it, but I guess not. Oh, look at these designs. These are so much cooler. I like the diagonal side-by-side one. Maybe one day. Anyway, it says just do it. Trim the wick to 1/4 inch before lighting. Oops, 1/4 inch. Will that be high? I don't have scissors. I mean, like, ugh, oh my gosh, I'm not equipped for this. Do we have to do that? I don't think so. I think it'll burn by itself. I mean, maybe that's the problem. It might burn by itself. Like my house burns down because I didn't want to like trim the $1 candle. Whatever. All right, boom. Here we go. Hello. Okay. I see why. Obviously, it's not gonna burn as fast, but like, there's nothing to, like, you know, it's gonna go down regardless. Anyways, I will time lapse this so you guys can see it burn, and hopefully the candle is created. Oh look! Wow. Okay. I'm gonna flatten this. Don't do this at home, by the way. You might get burnt if you're a child. Should I have added that disclaimer before? If you're a kid, don't play with fire by yourself, because you might burn down your house. When I was a kid, I almost burned down my house because I tried to. So I know that you can. How do I say this? So I know you can like extinguish a fire without blowing at it, like by covering it up, because like you need oxygen in order to survive. So if you just cover it with like the top of your candle, like the, you know, like, okay, so candles come in like a jar, so most of the time they have lids on them. So what I usually do is just like cover it with the lid. The only problem is that there's smoke that gets trapped inside. So like once you light it again, like you get this like nasty like extinguished fire smell instead of like the scent of your candle. Also, some lids are made out of wood, so like if you try to extinguish a fire that way, then you're just gonna end up like burning the wood of the fire, and then you might cause a bigger fire. So I wouldn't advise that for everyone. Just blow out the candle. The thing is, I was a little girl. I was a little baby, and like I was blowing out the candles, and like of course, like, you know, like the flame jumps back. So I was just like, oh my goodness, the flame is jumping back. Like I just need to cover it up. Well, I couldn't find the lid for the candle, so I was just like, oh, this piece of paper, like it's like as long as the oxygen dies, like I don't think it matters. So I really took a tissue and tried to cover the flame up so it could stop the oxygen. And of course, the tissue lit on fire. And of course, I got so scared that I tried to extinguish it, and then I dropped it on the floor. And then I screamed so my mom and my brother could come get me. and save it. Luckily nothing literally nothing burned down at all. Like the carpet didn't even catch fire. Like it was fine. But like it's the fact that like it could have like I wasn't gonna extinguish the fire. If my mom and my brother weren't there, like it would have been an issue. Or like if I just didn't call and I tried to like fix it myself, it would have been an issue. Also, I know what you're thinking, like duh, like it's a tissue, like of course it's gonna light on fire. Listen, I was a baby, okay? I was like a little girl. I was like, I don't even know, 7 or 8. And also like sometimes you just need to learn. You know, sometimes bad things need to happen so you can actually like learn to never do it again. And that's what happened to me. I never did that again. Whereas like maybe I would have grown up and tried to do it and it would have been way worse, you know? Yeah. So the thing is burning. Yeah, I'll just come back. I'll just show you like the end result. Okay. All right.
Okay, so it's Brina back after like however many hours, but actually let me see, maybe 3 hours to be honest, and I burned it like right after the video. But as you can see, I mean, like, I guess it's burning the same way a candle does, but it's not like, I don't know. You know what I should have done? I should have done it like on the heat, like the warmer, like I said, like I mentioned, instead of like immediately burning it, because maybe I would have had the effect that I really wanted, where it's like everything melts and then it forms a candle. But instead, it's just burning like a candle. It's just like the wax is burning at the same time. So yeah, I don't know if I consider this a fail or not, but we will come back. I'm doing hand movements so that it could stay interesting. Woo. Anyways, yeah, that was the update. Bye.
Yeah, that's me making a candle. Not as, you know what, I think maybe when I see the end result, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I did this. Like I actually created it, even though it was like really small and it only took me like 5 minutes total max, maybe. You know, I still made something and I still crossed off the bucket list. So I'm gonna take that as an accomplishment. But yeah, that's the entire video. If you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe. If you want to talk to me at all, just sorry, like I'm gonna blink right there. If you want to talk to me at all, just leave a comment down below. Also, I believe I will be putting my email in the description. I would put social media, but right now, like I'm still kind of working on that, like working on like, I know it sounds weird, but like I'm working on the social media that I want to like put on. I don't know, y'all, I don't have social media, so I'm trying to say, not in like a braggadocious way, but like literally, like I don't have social media, and so I need to kind of build back my motivation to be on social media. So yeah, right now just email me. That's really it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope I made your day a little bit better. See you again and see you at the next one. Bye. Okay, that's it.